I'm Tiggleton from the Sonics, or James. My boys call me Jimmy, and I'm here to dominate PGC. Pressure's probably one of the hardest things I've had to overcome in my PUBG career. You know, a lot of gamers, like, we're the nerds from high school, so it's not like I was always good with pressure. That's something that I developed over a long career, and also a lot of supporting fans helping me get through that. I mean, the pressure's insane, especially like when we were hot dropping Pachinki, Picardo, like the fan expectation and like the wait, you know, playing an entire year to get to PGC to then have to contest for like a loot spot, for example, like those kind of moments are just so high intensity that it's so difficult to, you know, not have your heart beat out of your chest. I think the most pressure I ever felt, it's funny, when we usually win, I don't feel pressure. Like PGIS, I was not scared going into the last day. And same with PGS2, Esports World Cup. When we're confident in our preparation, then I can be relaxed. The only times I've ever felt pressure was showing up to tournaments, maybe not feeling as prepared as I could have been, feeling like, you know, I'm gonna let the fans down. I just feel like the last 3 PGCs, I haven't really had the chance to play my game and do what Tiggleton does. The first 2 we hot dropped and we were not prepared to loot out of other positions. So those are just a complete write-off. And then last year I actually got really sick during the finals, and I was just completely checked out, temperature flew. So I'm just looking forward to this year when I feel like I can prepare myself and play my best.
And it just falls short of Shrimsy. Nothing to be done.
I mean, I think it would be insane to say that, you know, fans having expectations of you playing good and being the best, if you thought that was a negative thing, then I don't know what kind of lens you'd be looking at that through. That's everything to me, you know. I've worked extremely hard to be the best I can be, and then if I have fans who support that and believe that, then that's kind of achieving my goal. That's a difficult one. You know, I see so much hate in the chat from so many different names. But in reality, there's more supporters than there are haters, and a lot of people really lift me up. So even after a poor performance, you know, I can go back, turn my live stream on, and people that have been in my chat supporting me for years will be there and they'll say, nice try, you know, we missed you. And that kind of stuff is really uplifting. So, you know, it's a double-edged sword. And I think that having a fear of failure is definitely, like, better than having a fear of success. It's the desire to win, for sure. I mean, if you're scared of failure, it's not a bad thing, but that's how you have like a snowball, you know, where if you start playing bad, you get scared of playing worse, and worst case scenario, and then you get in your own head, and then all of a sudden you kind of manifest that. So it's very important to stay focused on the win and what you want to achieve, and not what could happen in the worst case. My dad always told me when I was young that if I want to see myself somewhere, I have to imagine it. So I will frequently think about how it would feel to lift the trophy, how that moment would feel, how it would look, how my teammates would feel. And I try to just envision what it would look like if it was a success. And then sometimes that just happens to work out that way. Yeah, I listen to music in the morning and I stand in front of the mirror and I just think to myself, like, I go through the emotions of how it would feel to win. I picture it, and I picture how I would celebrate as well. Tiggleton is still young. I'll be turning 24 pretty soon at the time of filming. I have a long career ahead of me, I still think. You know, PGC failure won't define me. I'm still a very successful PUBG player holistically, but I don't think that I could make an argument for being the GOAT unless I win a PGC. At one point in time, I think it was 17, but that's kind of fizzled now, and they haven't played as well as they usually do recently, so I feel like the team that we're always fighting for the top spot with has to be Twisted Minds. Friendly rivalry. We always laugh and make jokes with each other. After they just won PGS 4, you know, Lou walked past me and he went, like, good game, and I was like, yep. A lot of people compare me to Example the most. He's had an insane career. But if I have one player that I really want to beat, it's Batulins.
Finds the third.
Giving this movement is really intelligent. Pixel will help them, and he will go for this. Still just sitting solo by himself in the middle of this.
Well, look at Tickleton trying to answer. Does he have the numbers?
Oh my goodness!
Tick just says, hell